Hi and welcome. I'm Jennifer and this is 13 Moons Lodge. I have the energy reading here for the week of the 8th of January through to the 14th. So this week we do have a new moon, and the new moon is in Capricorn. So because of that, I will be pulling one extra card here from the Moonology manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland. Okay, so we are starting our week. Our significator card is the Hanged Man. So it almost feels a little bit, when I'm looking at this, it almost feels like it's not really that we're in a timeout period, but it feels like we're in the void, like a space of voidness where we don't really know where we're going and we're not sure, and it almost feels more like it's a headspace. So we might be busy in our day and we're getting stuff done, but we're not feeling focused, or it feels like there's a reorganization of our direction or something. It feels really, really vague to me. I'm feeling like this is a shift. So there's some sort of shift happening within us collectively. And that is bringing about this sense of almost not being in our bodies. It feels like, so in saying that, I'm also feeling like, so be extra cautious when doing things that you're not, be careful with dropping things or bumping into the corners of things, or with knives. Just be extra present when you can, when you're doing things like that. But just, yeah, almost like we're not in our bodies, and that it's kind of an in between. Okay, so this is being clarified by, and this is perfect, the land between. And that's kind of how I'm feeling here in this Hanged Man, is that we're kind of hanging between states of being or something like that. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's like there is some sort of shift happening collectively, and I don't really know what else to say about that. You know what? I'm going to just pull one more card there and see if I can get a little bit more information on the Hanged Man. So it feels like, so we have the Three of Cups here. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's emotions coming in and passing through us that we're not really understanding. So we're feeling things that don't feel connected to our life. So there's like waves of energy or thoughts that are coming in. I'm gonna say, I know I'm saying thoughts, but it feels more like emotions that are passing through us. Perhaps feelings of, joy and celebration and happiness that we're not even really sure what they're being attributed to here. And I realize I'm pointing to the cards and you can't even see them because they're not on my screen. But yeah, so we're feeling like a disassociation to ourselves in a way, and what's happening in our lives. And again, back to the land between. So it's just feeling like a shift of some sort. So I think we need to just let it be and not get too attached to what's happening here. This is very much in tune with just the little energy reading I did for the week as a general reading without the cards, just tuning in, and that really tunes into that. So I will post a link to that in the description below if you haven't seen it, so you can refer back to that. So next here we have the Page of Cups in reversal. So there is something that we are wanting to bring into our life, but we're not. So something that is fulfilling, it could even be a love offer. We're looking for love, or something, a new passionate endeavor of some sort, but we want to bring something in, but it's not happening. So it feels like we're blocking ourselves. It feels like, okay, so this is being clarified. Lack of focus, that's what I'm feeling here. And that's also in this first card too, the Hangman, that feeling disassociated with our bodies and kind of feeling spaced out in our heads, I was feeling. feeling disassociated with our life and with that land between. So the chaos and the conflict. So yeah, we're not really clear in our focus on what it is we want. We are aware that we have this desire, but there seems to be beliefs, perhaps belief systems for some of us, or just a lack of clarity. So the belief system which is causing the conflict could be we don't believe we deserve it, or we have fear around it, or we're not creating the space in our lives for it. Whatever it is, there is an opportunity there to move through this, but we're just in this little space, like we're floating a little bit here and not real clear on where it is that we want to go. We do want to go. We do know where we want to go. We're not very focused on what it is, and we have some mixed beliefs or thoughts around it. So it's almost like we're in conflict with ourselves. So carrying on here. Yeah, so we have the Four of Cups here. So again, we have wishes and desires that we are wanting to manifest. But again, here I'm seeing the eyes closed, the arms crossed. So we are wanting these. They're there available to us. We know we can bring these into our lives, whatever this is we are wishing for. But again, we are not seeing it. We're closing ourselves off to it. And why is that? So the dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. I think that this card is just reminding us that to love and forgive ourselves. I know that sounds kind of vague and like, an overused phrase, but I just think that this is about being honest with how you're feeling about things. This is reminding us just to be honest, be in the present, and recognize within ourselves that, let go of the judge, whatever belief that we are holding that is causing the conflict within ourselves. What are we holding ourselves to that we're feeling responsible for? I feel like it's something in the past, and that we don't feel that we're deserving, or again, there's some fear involved here. So it might be a little different for each one of us, but I think that the energy of the dog is just reminding us, you know what, it's okay, and we are allowed to be happy. We're allowed to have joy and love and fulfillment in our lives. So whatever it is that we are stopping ourselves from having because of this judgment or fear we're holding on to, the dog energy is just reminding us that, just follow your heart and allow it in, whatever it is, because we are deserving of that. And it's quite simple, really. We don't have to make it complicated. So, and then finally, with this last card for the moon card that I pulled, we have, I love this, the Four of Wands. So it feels like a finishing line, a celebration of some sort. And let's just see here how this is being clarified. So the last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm loving this. So I think this is just Spirit's way of giving us, again, almost like permission that we can have everything that we desire. It is all there for us. We can have that fulfillment. This card here being yellow is very, very positive. And of course, the celebration, the love, the finish line, all that. We can accomplish what we want. We deserve all the happiness that we desire. And Spirit's just reminding us that to practice that gratitude for everything that we have and everything that we wish for. Gratitude, carrying that, being thankful for what hasn't even arrived yet. Even holding gratitude for this lesson that we are working through this week, whatever this is, whatever our blocks are, whatever these old beliefs are that we're holding that is getting in our way. Have gratitude for that. Even if we haven't figured it out, just have gratitude for the awareness that it's there, awareness for not being in our bodies, and then see it as an opportunity to go deeper in our bodies, deeper into our hearts, deeper into forgiveness, self-forgiveness, forgiveness to whomever it was that first projected those beliefs that we bought into, that we are working through right now for this week. So thank you for being here. That was a really interesting reading, but I really like it. So I have one extra card pull here to do for David. I had promised him I would pull a card for him. So I'm going to be pulling it from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. So this is for David. David, this is your card for the week. It is Dolphin Spirit, and it says this and that are true. So whatever you believe is true or isn't true are both truth, depending on your perspective. So there is no right or wrong. There is no truth or untruth. In essence, it's all truth and it's all right. And it just depends on your perspective. So thanks again for joining me, everybody, and have a wonderful week, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.